Hi folks, I'm Nathan with Two Guys to Ride, and today I'm at the Northwest Sports Show at the Minneapolis Convention Center, and I'm here with our good friend Kent, and we're here with Warrior Boats. Kent, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Man, I'll tell you, now, if you haven't seen our other videos on Warrior Boats, we do have a couple of videos. We have a factory tour, which is absolutely awesome. It shows you how these are put together, and Kent's on that video as well. So today we're going to talk about this boat behind us.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the V198. So the V198 is a 19-foot boat. It's 19 foot 8 inches. It's a 100-inch beam, and it's rated with a 225. That boat, this boat setup is, what's nice about it is not the giant 20-foot boats, but it's a 19-foot boat that's going to rival everybody's 20-footer on the market besides a Warrior.
And with that, we're going to take a walk around the outside, and then we're going to take a tour of the inside.
All of our fittings coming through the hull are going to be a stainless through-hull fittings, from down below all the way up, just better than plastic, right? So that's why we all go stainless. We run a 25-inch transom on this boat, keeps your motor up out of the water. We got a nice raised ridge, keeps any water ever coming into the boat, which is a great option or a great feature on the 198.
So right now you have a 225.
Yep, so this is the 225 Mercury V8. Just a great motor, well performing on here. You can also hang Yamaha and Suzuki on this boat as well.
Okay, so you do offer some choices.
Absolutely. With Warrior, you can have a Yamaha, Mercury, or Suzuki.
Yeah, that's awesome. We don't often get that choice.
No, that's one great thing about a company like Warrior is you're able to pick and choose what you want. And we try to make a more of a custom build the best we can.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen that video already, go watch our video on the assembly line, how they put these together. It is really, really neat.
Yes.
Well made, and based here in Minnesota.
Absolutely, right in the heart of Minnesota, right up in Melrose. You know, that's where we all enjoy the outdoors. All of us involved with the company, from the guys build them to the guys in the office to the owners, we all live the outdoor industry, and we use the product, and we just feel we build and bring the customer the best product there is.
Now, this one does have a kicker motor on it.
Yep.
So how many horsepower is that?
This is the Mercury 15 EFI. So it's electronic or fuel injected, no carburetor on it. It's going to fire up every time you want to go. It's going to push this thing along, just perfect for those trolling speeds and catch you a ton of fish.
All right, now I know you got some tabs on the back here.
Yeah, so tabs necessarily are not standard feature, but they could just as well be on our boats. Pretty much everybody that orders a boat puts a set of tabs on, and it's one of those things that once you run a boat with trim tabs and know what you can do with trim tabs, you'd never want to own a boat without them.
So in like 2 sentences, tell us what a tab does.
What a trim tab does is levels your load. So you can always keep that hull running the way the hull was designed to run through the water. So if you get weight offset or whatever, you can always pitch the boat. One of the key things that everybody can almost remember with a boat is if you're quartering into a port side, so passenger side wave, your boat's going to come off the waves like this, and that's just because you have your prop torque and you're turning into the waves. What you are able to do with trim tabs, you can pick that side of the boat up and you keep your boat running level, give you the best ride possible.
So they're individually operated.
Yep, they're all individually operated. Right next to your throttle control, we put the keypad for them, and they're lighted LED pad, and you just level your load out.
So it does a lot better job than just a normal, your trim and tilt on your motor.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's take a walk outside. Now, one thing I want to point out is that, on Warrior Boats, a trailer comes with it.
Yeah, so we offer easy loader custom trailers. These are the steel trailers. These ones are actually our upgraded option here. So you're going to get the 18-inch Mamba wheels, little wider, fancier profile tire, and then we also offer a aluminum trailer as well.
If we come up to the front of it here, we got steps going up. I actually love that.
So that's another option, but again, almost standard equipment. Everybody gets them. It's just the ball boarding ladder goes on the winch post, and you're able to access the boat real easily. Here we got a 2090 sitting right next to it with a set of steps on it, which is fantastic for entering the boat.
Yeah, that's so nice. I can just tell you that from the number of times I have to step on my fenders to get into my boat, that would be something ordering new.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
definitely would put that on there. I do like the fact, little details, right? I like the fact how the crank housing inside is covered.
Yep, covered one.
Just keep the, keep it a little cleaner. All right, well, let's see, you do have a fuel fill somewhere along here. I think it's in the
Yeah,
back.
fuel fills right in the back of these. All of our boats have a fuel filled in the same spots.
All right, so you've got a number of cleats on the boat. Are these like pull-out release?
Yeah, so all of our cleats on all of our boats are all the same. They're recessed. We have flat spots where they go, and then they just pop up,
out.
come back in.
That's
All
nice.
stainless hardware.
You got one there, one on the other side, and then
Yep,
you've
there's
got
2 on each side.
one down here. All right, well, let's hop in that boat and take a look at it.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to start up in the front of the 198 here. So the 198 is kind of like the little brother to the 208 and 238, which is our flagship beast model. The 198's got pretty much all the same features as those boats, so you can kind of carry this over to the 208 and 238. So up front, you're going to have a nice platform here. Remount your trolling motors. This boat here has the Altera Quest on it, which is the new, released here about 18 months ago, 2 years ago, the Minn Kota brushless motor. They beefed everything up on the Quest series motor. Everything's more heavy duty, and last summer I didn't really hear any dealers complaining that they had issues with the Altera, so definitely give that Altera Quest a look.
Now you've got right behind you, you've got some control panels.
Yep.
Is that for the trolling motor?
Yep, so this is going to be our ball panel. Same in every boat. So you got your trim and tilt, so you can trim and tilt your motor up from here. You got your trolling motor plug, and then you got a 12-volt accessory plug there.
Okay.
Right up here is your bow horn combination. So you got your horn, and then your bow light goes in.
Okay.
This boat here actually has the aqua traction option in it. So you have the aqua traction flooring in the boat.
That is very, it's very, it keeps you as grounded, right?
Yeah, it's just,
I'm not going to say sticky, but it really keeps you,
probably
gives you good grip.
The biggest thing is the fatigue during the day. I mean, it's just a little more cushion on there. Kneeling down as I get older, it's nice to have that little padding on my knees.
Really?
So that's
None
great.
of us would know that.
No, right? So up front, we got a storage compartment on each side, and they're the same on both sides. So pretty good sized storage compartment. And cram all your gear that you need in there. As you come back from there, both sides of those are going to be the same.
Okay.
This side here is going to be an insulated fiberglass cooler.
Oh.
Roughly about 16 gallons.
Okay.
So you can fit all your drinks and bait and everything you need for the day. Now, if that's not enough room, you got your live well over on this side, and that can be used also as another cooler.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a great live well for bait, your fish, whatever. So it's again, all of our live wells are all fiberglass, nothing's plastic, and they're aerated and recirculated. One nice thing about the 198 too is it does have a raised and widened deck up here, so it gives you a ton of room up here, plenty of room for 2 anglers, especially with the new technology with forward-facing sonar. Gives you plenty of room to stand 2 guys side by side and fish all day long.
Yeah, that is a wide. It is really wide, and you've got that same finish on the floor on the very edges too.
Yep.
Where kind of your toes would be, right?
Yep. No place to slip then.
All right. Now you do have, I would assume, rod locker storage.
Yep. So we're going to come back here, step down. We got this awesome step. Before we jump into the rod locker, we got this awesome step, couple cup holders in it. Just an added place to throw your stuff. There's one thing about a boat, there's never enough room for all the stuff. Or
it's kind of like a garage.
Yeah.
Never enough room.
The more place you have, guess what? The more tackle and gear you get to buy. And we all like to do that.
Yes.
This has got a cover in it right now, but we don't run any tubes in our rod lockers. Okay. We just keep it open. So like this rod locker is super deep. You can get up to 8.5-foot rods in it, but you can stack 30 rods in your sock, put rod socks on them, and stack them in. Yeah, and that's one thing we just pride ourselves on, is keeping that open compartment to fit as many rods as possible as you can. Underneath where the cover is right now, that's where you're going to access your trolling batteries. So you're going to be able to put 3 trolling batteries in here, because this is a 36-volt setup on this boat.
Okay, so that's all underneath there. All right. All right, coming over to the passenger area, you've got some more storage.
Yeah, we got a huge glove box here.
That is massive.
Got your fire extinguisher to keep you safe on the water. Every boat comes with one.
And then down below, you've got...
Yep, so both this side and the driver's side, starboard side of the boat has storage. And it's, I want to say it's roughly 30 inches deep.
Yeah.
If anybody knows what a special mate box is, it's a crankbait box. And they're big and they're bulky and they're really hard to find places for them. Well, on the Warriors, you can fit 2 special mate boxes under each one of your consoles.
Wow.
If you fish a lot of crankbaits, it's a great place to store them.
That is awesome. And then you've got a pocket storage.
Yep, this place there, you can toss your cell phone, get it out of the way. Keep people, that way people will leave you alone when you're trying to catch a fish.
Yeah.
Right? Put it on silent and throw it in
Yeah, there you go.
When we hop over to the console, one thing we do is we have a raised windshield. So you're actually, when you're sitting in the boat, you actually get a look through the windshield. You got the windshield up to your head, and you're not squatted way down like a lot of boats. So you get to sit in a full height chair. This boat is equipped with the Wave Pros, which for me, I'd never own a boat without Wave Pros. The Warriors ride excellent, and Wave Pros just make it that much better.
Okay.
So we have, this boat has analog gauges in it. So you're going to have your analog gauges here. You got your radio. You got your control for your main engine and your kicker engine. You got your steering wheel, and it comes with tilt.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You have all your switches to run everything in the boat, all your lights, pumps, all that stuff is all right here at your fingertips. Another place, pocket to throw your phone and keys, whatever you want to toss in there. We have our main engine control here. Here's the trim tab control. So when you're running your boat, it's real easy to go between the two. And then you have your kicker controls down below.
Oh, I like that.
This here is just like the one on the other side, super large compartment. Be able to stack stuff in.
All right, tell us about the seats themselves. We know you mentioned them a little bit, but let's take a close look at them.
So the seat itself, this is just our standard Warrior seat.
Okay.
We have a captain's chair upgrade, but what the Wave Pro is going to be your pedestal here. So what that is it's a Fox Shock, another Minnesota company.
Yep.
Lee and Heidi Falk, they came up with it. Lee actually raced snowmobiles for many years and kind of wore his back out. So when he wanted to fish, he had to come up with a way to save his back riding in a boat. And so he took a shock that you'd see in your ATVs, snowmobiles, that type of stuff, and figured out a way to make it work in a boat. So it's controlled down and controlled up. Fantastic.
That's got to be a nice ride.
Oh, it's you don't ever feel a pound, I can tell you that. And if you've never took a ride in a Wave Pro, I don't care what boat you own, it's going to make your ride better, and you're never going to regret spending that money on that Wave Pro.
It's going to be stepping like into the Rolls Royce of seats.
Absolutely. It's just it's controlled down and it controls up, and it's just a fantastic system.
All right, now you do have extra seats that go, and they were in here earlier.
Yep, we pulled those out just to give us a little more room here. So the 198, the 208, and the 238 is going to have seating for 6. So you can have these 2 seats in here, and then you flip up your 2 jump seats, and now you got your seating for 6. Now, most people are going to not fish with 6 people in their boat. No. The nice thing is you can pull those 2 seats out, and you got a ton of room in here to fish and activities, trolling. Yeah, you're just not crammed up. One of my favorite features on all of our boats is we have this open rod shelf design here. What we have here is our side rod shelves. And what it does, it gives you a spot to put your rods you're using at that time, or even the rods you're going to use through the day. Out, easy access, but they're not bouncing around the boat for people to step on. That's one thing when you're fishing in the heat of battle. Like, yeah, you don't need to be tripping over rods and breaking them. Everybody's spending a lot of money on their equipment. It gives a nice place to do it. Both sides have it. You can put up to 10-foot rods in here. And then below that, we have another rod locker, but this can also be a storage compartment for boxes. So what I like to use my side box for is I put 2 3700s, you can stack them up, and you can get 10 to 12 in each side. So now all of a sudden you get in all this place that you can just keep piling more and more
stuff.
tackle. Which means you get to go over to Reed's and buy more tackle.
There you go. Yeah.
So what we have here is we have 3 3700s and 1 3600 under both jump
Under
seats.
both jump seats.
Yep.
Oh, man. You got to love that storage, right?
Yeah, there's never enough.
I like the continued use of the aqua traction.
Which is another Minnesota company.
I love that.
Yes. Yep. So
All made here in the U.S., all Minnesota based.
Absolutely. Nothing better, right?
I love that. I love working with companies that are here. Now, underneath, in between the two jump seats, what do we have?
This is where you're going to pile all those big fish you're catching or the catch you want to go take home and eat.
Ooh.
33-gallon recirculated.
All fiberglass again.
All fiberglass again.
Wow. Now,
they all have all of our council boats have a pump out system. It's hard to see down here, but what it is a valve here. You pull that out and it'll suck your water down to there. Pull the plug and away you go. A lot of boats nowadays are using closure valves. Me personally, I fish a lot. I'm not a fan of a closure valve, and the reason is, yes, the convenience of it's great, but the fact is, everything's dirty, fish are puking. It just gives one more thing that can fail on you and take you away from time on the water.
Right. And then, and there you have. I mean, that's a boat designed by a fisherman, right?
Right.
Now you've got a little. I'm assuming that's just an air vent.
So that's just our drain, our floor drain. So if it's raining or you're washing your boat out or whatever, you can it washes out. This boat does not have a washdown pump on it, but we do offer a washdown pump if you wanted to add it. Just basically a high pressure hose that builds up water, and you just use the raw water out of the lake, and you can spray your boat out and keep it clean throughout the day.
Okay. So we got some more storage behind the jump seat.
So this is the battery and rigging. We'll hop over there next. Okay. But I'll show you this here quick. So right here is going to be another storage compartment. This actually is another fiberglass compartment, which this one is, again, insulated, and you could use for another cooler if you chose.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in there, and one thing you'll always see with Warriors is our riggers do such an exceptional job. I mean, like, everything's tied up nice. Everything's got its place. There's nothing hanging or dangling. Our guys are the best in the business.
Now, and then you got, of course, the whole battery shut off.
Yep, so every boat's going to come with a battery shut off. One thing we're offering a lot now, this boat does not have it, is we do offer a clean power harness right from the factory. So all these high performance electronics people are putting in, you're able to isolate that circuit from anything else.
That is nice. And then, of course, back here is just, you've got some more of this grip.
Yep, just to try to everything so you don't slip. Back here, net and fish and everything else. We got a nice deep splash well. We have access through here to get down to your livewell pumps. This door pulls right out of the way. If you ever had a pump fail or anything like that,
easy to access.
Easy to access.
I mean, that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of the boat.
Absolutely. That's a quick tour of the 198. If you want to learn more about the V198, the first place to go would be go to warriorboatsinc.com. Go on there, find a dealer close to you, and any one of our dealers would be more than happy to get you on the water and experience one of these boats. There's no better way to experience any boat out there. If you're looking to buy a boat, I always tell people, take it on the water first, and don't take it on the nice days. Go take it on the nastiest day you can, because that's where it's going to separate everybody.
And that link for warriorsboat.com will be in our description below the video. So if you're looking for that, just click on that more button below the video, and you'll see that there. So if I'm a customer and I want to order one, what's my wait time?
Right now, we're actually really good. You're probably in that 10 weeks, 12 weeks window.
Okay, short.
But it's a lot more than it was last year, so it's great. Everything's going good. We got some good inventory out at the dealers right now. Okay. So if you want to join the Warrior family, we can make it happen.
What about warranty on the boat?
Warranty on the boats, all of our boats are coming in with a 3-year bow to stern. That's going to be on any Warrior components.
Okay.
So windshield, stuff like that. Right. That's one thing we didn't really talk about. The windshield on all of our boats, we do a fully bonded windshield. So rather than any kind of rubber gasket holding our windshields together, they're actually glued into the frame, and they really hold up well. We have very, very few ever fail. Your doors don't fall. Solid windshield braces. They're, in my opinion, one of the best windshields in the
So you put these together yourself?
Yeah, and actually, that's one perk about us is a lot of companies, they'll ship their boats without a windshield, get more on a trailer. We install all of our windshields at the factory, so the same group of guys are doing every one, and you know they're getting done right.
And again, if you want to see that holler at me, go check out our video.
Absolutely, check out the tour video, see how we do. I mean, that's one thing I'd say we do is a lot of attention to detail, and the guys building these things are better than anyone, and I can't stress that enough. Like, they're not just there for a job. They eat, sleep, and breathe these boats, and they love what they do.
They do, and it's evident in the video. You see that, and then that's just, they're just really, it's really neat. It's like a handmade.
Absolutely.
Right? It's like a handcrafted product.
Yep. And I always like to say this, I'm going to throw this in there. The best thing about owning a Warrior boat, we do an owner's event every year. It's a memorial tournament for my father up at Lake of the Woods. Last year we had the biggest walleye tournament in the state of Minnesota. We had 155 boats. Lake of the Woods, it's in August. We're going to be up there again this year, August 16th. So if you don't have a Warrior boat, you do have time to get that Warrior boat bought, so you can come up and have the fun up at our family reunion at Lake of the Woods.
And there you go. Ken, thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We sure appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
And thanks for watching.